Hello? It's me. Is me? Am me? Is up? Hello. Remember how I said I couldn't stream yesterday because I have quality internet? I have quality internet. This is what $100 buys you. I assume it's working, like, properly. But we'll type that anyway, just because sometimes Twitch is garbage. Anyway, hi, it's me. Oh jeez, that's me moving my mic. That sounded terrible. I need to oil my little boom arm. Occasionally, I just lose connection to the internet. And I've told Spectrum this about 12 times. And they found that our line was cut. So originally thought that was the problem. It took about 8 tries for that to get found out. In case you're curious. It's not that, in case you're also curious, because it's still shit, but they'll come out here and they'll check it and it'll be working when they check it, so they're just like, ah, it looks fine to us. What do you want us to do? And I'm like, well, fix your fucking shit is what I want you to do. But they don't, so it's just a constant back and forth where I just have to tell them that their internet's shit and they need to fix it, and they're like, it looks fine. Well, yes, it looks fine. I'm on Twitter telling you the internet is shit. I have to have internet to tell you. God damn it. Sorry, I have Spectrum, by the way. I hate Spectrum. Absolutely hate them. This is not the right exit, you idiot. Like, I'm just so tired of them. They don't care. They don't have to care because there's nothing else out here. I can't... It's not like I can switch to, you know, Frontier or whoever else is in Florida. I don't remember. Because everyone got bought up. I don't have it. It's either this or satellite, and satellite is not a thing I can do because I play online video games, as they are known by the childrens. Anyway. Spectrum shit, my internet shit. I get mad about it. Unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about it. Hello, welcome to my life. Apart from that, what were we talking about? I think Gunbreaker. Yeah. I don't remember where in that conversation my internet died. I just noticed it when I said Gunbreaker, but... Gunbreaker, in my opinion, has the same problem that Warrior tends to have, where time off the boss fucks up your rotation. Of course, Warrior just means you reset I and figure out what the hell happened to your gauge that you used, but Gunbreaker means you're not generating ammo. Which is, you know, like, the whole point of your fucking job. Oh, I forgot to go back to the station. Got distracted. What are your thoughts on Red Mage and progression for raids? We use a Red Mage. I don't have a problem with Red Mage. Its damage is lower, but it has party damage buff and it has raise. Alright, fuck you, Wolf. Here in Norway we have some bad internet providers too, but thankfully the good ones are more profiled and popular. If you live in a big city here in the US, it's the same sort of thing. There's usually, not every city, because monopolies, unfortunately. A lot of cities have multiple providers. So what'll happen is those providers get, where are my keys at? I'm paying attention. Those providers just get in little fights with each other. And you can switch back and forth. You get a deal with one, you go to that one. 6 months later, you can get a deal with the other one, and you just keep flip-flopping. But then, you know, you get like a foot out of the city, and suddenly the other provider doesn't care. Because it's too much funny to run a line out there or whatever. Border. Oops, that was not what I meant to do. Buttons are hard, it's okay. The thing is, like, if I had the money, I could just pay to have a line run out to my house. Like a dedicated line from whoever the hell I want. But that's a lot of money. Just to have internet that, you know, functions for more than a few hours at a time. When I used to live in the town that's actually close to where I am now, well, the city, the big metro area, we had an option of Bright House when they still existed, which was an okay company, they were fine, and Verizon was running fiber to everyone's house. So we would swap between Bright House's like 60 down, 5 up service, because cable does that, and then Verizon's like 30 down, 30 up, and we would swap every like 6 months or so. And we never had a problem. If there was a problem with the internet, we told them, they would fucking have a tech out there, like sometimes the same day that we complained about it. Because they want our money. If we, out here, you know, we can't swap. We're stuck with whatever service and whatever plan they have, which is 110, because I wanted 10 upload, which 100 down is the only service that has 10 upload. But it's a lot of money. And if I complain about it, they're like, alright, well, you know, the soonest we can have a tech out is like Tuesday. It's like a multi-day wait to have someone out here for some reason. So like, the whole thing in general is really not enjoyable experience. You know my favorite thing? This, I'm pretty sure like every ISP in the US does this, but maybe not Google, if you have Google Fiber, which I wish I had gigabit internet. But if you get a modem from them, you're renting it from them, which, you know, fair enough, it's their modem. But their modems usually have Wi-Fi. They're just a Wi-Fi router plus a modem built in. But if you don't pay Spectrum an extra fee, they firmware disable the Wi-Fi on the modem that they're renting to you. Like, the option is there, it's just grayed out. It's very silly. It doesn't cost them anything to have that Wi-Fi turned on. They're just like, nah, you gotta pay us an extra $5 and get your own router. I like how he shoots and misses, man. Fuck this stupid box. That wasn't my best timing. You have the cheapest one? You have the cheapest one and it's 100? I'd love to have that. $80 a month? I mean, that's less than what I pay for 110, so still an upgrade. I don't understand why, well, I do, I guess, but to some degree. I don't understand why cable packages for internet are so heavily download favored. Like, I cannot, even if I wanted to, I cannot get a service from cable that has any reasonable quantity of upload speed without an absurd amount of download. I don't need 100 download. I may be the only person that says that, but I don't actually need 100 download. God damn it, they're all exploding. Every one of them. Double the price and you get 10 times the speed. That's pretty sweet. If I could just get gigabit from someone, like if I was in a major town that Google put their shit in so everyone had gigabit because all the providers are like, well, shit, guess we gotta do that now. I would be pretty happy, but they never came down here, so. The place I'm technically in, like my address, my address has the city name, but we know we're not in it. There was a plan by the local government to put their own gigabit in for like the town. So I'm wondering if that goes through, if something will happen with the providers, I don't know. It's a good sign when even the town is like, alright, fuck you, we're making our own internet line. Unfortunately, they're doing it just for the people that live like in the town proper, which I don't, so it probably will have zero effect on me anyway. But yep, my internet's garbage and I can't do anything about it. Feels good. We should go upgrade Steve before I forget again. Even like when my internet is up, it's not stable. Like when I'm rating an FF, I don't think anyone else notices, but when I'm rating an FF, I am lagging. Like I drop packets every once in a while. I can't sometimes most of the time I can double weave, and then sometimes I can't double weave, so just clip GCDs randomly. It's real weird. I should have eaten lunch before I streamed. I'm now regretting my decision making. $5,000. I have a corn dog in the fridge, which I wouldn't mind having. Look at them bad boys. Slap some of those on there just to mess around with various weapons now. Corn dogs are great, by the way. Would recommend. If you've never had a corn dog for whatever reason, they're pretty good. I made 3 yesterday. I only really wanted 2, so I have an extra one. A map! Alright, ride pod, let's go. New missile pods. Most of those missed, but it looked cool as fuck. Not gonna lie, looks cool. Told you, man, the ride pod is the greatest thing in this game. I can just fucking float around and machine gun stuff to death, it's great. Fight me, cow. Nice attack, really got me there. God damn it. Hey, excuse me? Did he jump over my attack by accident? I believe he did, and I'm offended by it. 1 XP for the fucking armband, because I'll never level this up. Unless I forcefully do it. Also, speaking of old games that I was going to play, or want to play while I'm on the Old Man Plays Old Games binge. Kinda want to play an old Armored Core. Because I remember spending a lot of time on one of the old ones, but I don't remember which one it is. Map layout's kinda bad. It was either 2 or 3. Fight me, you won't. Alright, somehow that still did damage to me, so... I want Chrome Hounds 2 to be made. Chrome Hounds was such a good game that basically nobody played and had to get shut down because of that. But if you'd never played Chrome Hounds, you should look up videos of it. I wouldn't tell you to play it. You still can play it, but it's not good anymore because the servers got shut down. And a lot of that game was multiplayer. The single player was basically a tutorial, and it gave you basic parts so that you could make, you know, some semblance of a reasonable mech. And then once you finished up some of the single player, you went into multiplayer, which was like a clan wars or a faction war kind of thing, where you fought over control of territories for a certain faction. All the factions had certain mech parts, so every like season you would switch factions. Oh. I may as well disarm it while we're here. It was very fun. Although having said that about Chrome Hounds, I never did play Armored Core 5. I heard it wasn't very good though. I played 4 Answer. I skipped 4 because it was bad. I played 4 Answer, which was apparently just an improved 4. I thought that was okay. I never played 5 though. Monica is very strong against the fish people, apparently. Who knew? Why was I attacking that way? What happened there? Would you fight me or... Alright, fuck you, I guess. Stupid Stick Joe. The worst part if I want to play, if I wanted to show off something like Chrome Hounds, is I have to get my 360 out of the closet and set that up and capture card it. I much prefer old stuff because I could just emulate it, it's easy. I don't have like a cabinet for all my consoles that are just always plugged in. I have to individually get them. When I get the Switch, I'm just gonna leave it plugged in though. Because, you know, there's a lot of shit on there that I want to play. And it's small. I don't really need a lot of space to put a Switch somewhere on my desk. I could just put it behind the monitor or something. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright then. I too want to get a Switch. Unfortunately, they're $300 new. Roly-poly Geodudes are here. I need to look into Astral Chain. The second time it's been mentioned today. And I very briefly, oh, that's not going to kill that. Very briefly have seen Daemon X Machina, but I don't know anything about that either. Got him. Let's go machine gun this last dude over here. Never mind, let's machine gun some mimics too. Mimics are apparently slightly too short to properly machine gun. Today I've learned. Who knew? You, on the other hand, my poor friend, you are not at all too short. It did end the level, which means one of these is a mimic. Wonder if this is any good against mimics. Let's find out. Helps if I stay locked on the whole time I'm shooting. This is more of an outdoor weapon. Because it keeps hitting the roof. Here's the end. Alright, where's our ball? On the other side of the universe. Not playing Speedo on this floor. Should look into the ant thing again. Maybe we could stream the ant thing. I played the demo for a little bit. The demo has a few missions that are from like the 2016 demo, and then it has a mission from the like new patch, which is the Leafcutter patch, in case you want to play as a Leafcutter ant, I suppose. This floor wants me to use only the ride pod. Guess what we're doing? Oh shit, it's bomber heads. Those are one of the enemies that you can monster tame, monster capture, whatever. Monster badge. Which I think you have to kill them with a bomb. And I threw all my bombs. So that's unfortunate. Where are the enemies? That's the exit. Enemies it does not contain. The fuck is this map layout? Send help, I'm stuck in a rock maze. I feel a little bad just showing up to this creature's home and then just machine gunning it down. You know? Like, they can't do anything about this. It's really just a butcher. At least I look cool while I do it. That's the important thing when butchering is happening. You gotta look cool, you know? This entire half of the map wasn't very good. So I had to do some yellow. Back to the butchering of the local wildlife. Ow. That one fought back. Rude. We can't repair the mech because I forgot to bring Cedric, so you be careful. At some point we'll just switch weapons instead of repairing the weapon just to save repair packs. No effect, by the way. Absolute massacre. Now imagine if you could upgrade these weapons and give durability to the Steve weapons. Unfortunately, you cannot. Also, this weapon has a bug, which you just saw. Normally, this weapon has to complete the entire firing animation, like that, before it can shoot again. Sometimes, and I have yet to figure out why this actually happens, sometimes you can shoot multiple times quickly. If I knew how to do it consistently, it would be pretty neat, but I don't, so just occasionally I'd kill an enemy in about a quarter of a millisecond. Convenient. Where did I miss an enemy? Oh, there was another hole. The last remaining kind of its species, about to be destroyed by a flying robot with a vacuum cleaner on its back that shoots rays of sunlight. Oh, never mind, it's a soldier. No one cares about him. Stop. Thank you. Give me my free medal. 2 medals, actually. Always the poison traps. Always the traps that I don't pick. Consistently. Oh wait, we open it now because we know what it is. Get Dingleberry. I was about to just leave it back there. What's our golf looking like? Easy golf? Hell no, that's not an easy golf. In fact, that's almost as bad as you can get. In case you don't know, the flashing dot is the ball. The solid larger dot. More like a plus, I guess, but you know, PS2. Only so many pixels. Is the goal. Slowly walk. Pay attention to the map, dude. Oh yeah, Max's arms are like super beefy. He's got like a fucking 50-pound hammer swinging around. And a very strangely shaped gun. He's strong. He also swings it, like, rather competently. It makes, you know, smashing noises. Look at that shit. I saw the swim too, but I knew what you meant. Ah, good. Good path, I like that path. Just made a backwards Y up there. Feels good. Oh shit, I got some rocks in my chest. Let's go. Oh shit. This floor is ass. Let's go. I think that I didn't look at what the price of the next core was, but I think you might have enough for the next core already. Is there, oh, I was gonna say, is there nothing but chests and large enemies on this floor? Not that I'd mind that, but... I would like something better than paint for my chests, but hey, here we are. I can already tell this floor is terrible. Why I'm running that far down there. So I see we angered the ever-angerable Vinny, by the way. I should just type if he died in 2 GCDs. Maybe he shouldn't sprint so far ahead of the healer and see what happens. Was it 2 GCDs? I already forgot. Oh no, it was 16 seconds. That's not 2 GCDs, it was 2 CDs, that's what I mean. I still would have just not said anything and done smaller pulls, but you know. I don't feel the need to call people fucking terrible in dungeon runs publicly for no reason. Did he say what dungeon it was, actually? Hold on. No. It might be the twinning, but I'm not sure. Picture's not big enough. If I die in a big pool, then I'm like, what I normally say, I die in a big pool and I just say, sorry, pulled a little much, and then I pull less and move on with my life. Unless the healer says something like, my bad, hit the wrong button, and then I do the same pull again. I almost never say anything besides hello in dungeon runs. Fuck. I'm getting bullied by a fucking Sonic. Alright, dude, fuck you. Not even her limbs. Beating the shit out of him. I hate this floor so much. Why is it spaghetti? I know it's random, but why has it gotta be spaghetti, man? Yeah, most people don't say anything in dungeons. Skirt. I'm trying not to heal so I can just go use the fountain over there. Although it's gonna take a billion years to get over there, that's fine. Good rocks! Let's not fuck it up this time. Camera? I don't know what that was, but sure. Stop rolling. Thanks. I forgot they don't stagger. Mistakes are made. Can he do it? Easiest game of my life, to be honest. There needs to be a hard difficulty for this game. Alright, fuck you. Probably should have blocked on that instead of swinging, but it worked out. Alright, time to go heal. On my Scooty Puff Jr. Scooty Puff Senior? I don't know what you would call this. I mean, it has a name, but you know what I mean. On the thing that feels like I'm drunk when I'm trying to control it. That movement when I'm using the propellers isn't just me being bad at the game, by the way, it's just really hard to control it. Once you get going in a direction, it's really easy, but if, heaven forbid, you ever need to go a different direction than the one you're going. That shit just doesn't work that way. Got a medal. What's that Sfida look like? That's real bad. Scoot scoot. I'm just gonna call everything scoot scoot. This is the future. Yes, I know, Discord, my fucking controller cable shit. Stop telling me to change the device. Oh my lord, we're like halfway through. Just shut up, Discord. We're like halfway through this dungeon now. I don't know if there's a bottleneck where it stops you from continuing. I think you go all the way to the boss on this dungeon. Enjoy your show. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. I wish, I know it costs a little bit more, but I wish USB-C would just become the thing that everything uses. Because there's still stuff like the PS4 controller, for instance, that uses a fucking mini USB, which is the worst creation known to man. It's a terrible cable and I hate it. Meanwhile, USB-C, greatest cable known to man. It does everything. Connects well, doesn't break all the time and bend as easily. Time to get 80 on Dancer. Woo! I still haven't finished my tanks. I'm in no particular hurry because I have to have something to do for the next 2 years. Although my plans have been slightly altered because the fucking trusts level up too fast now. They buffed the fuck out of Trust XP, so now they level faster than I do, which kind of negates the whole point. Just gonna keep doing this because that guy decided to join. Hello, fish. I think when I finish Dark Knight, well, I don't know. I'm trying to do Dark Knight and what? Okay. And Dragoon with trusts and not use roulettes for them. So maybe I could just start doing roulettes with Dancer because I do want to level Dancer. I think it's a neat concept for a class. I don't know that I'll ever realistically play it, but you know. Kinda like how I have Black Mage and I'm probably never going to realistically play it. Don't charge. Thank you. Tired of your shit, Ram. I wanted to kill him with the bracelet, but never mind. I should have find a easier level that we can use her bracelet on consistently. 16 damage, let's go. You don't like your worth being dependent on someone else? Ow. If we're talking about raw DPS, then my worth is entirely dependent on when we kill the boss. Fuck. I need to level the monsters too, so I can actually do something with them. Dancer will always still have value. Like, if the rest of the party is shit, that doesn't mean you're shit just because the rest of the party is shit, just means the rest of the party is shit. You being a different class doesn't make the rest of the party not shit. The wise words that PF has taught me. I'm gonna do Savage and PF again soon. Woo, can't wait for that. I actually do like doing PF. And PF, I just do my thing. I'm not really paying attention to anyone else, you know, I'm not doing call-outs. I'm just chilling, just doing my own thing. It's not like when we actually raid, I gotta, you know, I'm trying to watch, you know, what people are doing. Try to do call-outs. Try to do my thing, where sometimes I home gang the first instead of the second hit and piss Kuro off. You know, just raid lead stuff. Change weapons. Big room, let's try the missile pods. Let's go, missile pods. Look how fast he is. Okay. Yeah. Just fucking blanketing the area. I don't think I'm even hitting stuff most of the time. What's up, dude? You wanna fight? I just like this weapon. This is the greatest weapon. It's pretty bad, but I just like that weapon. It's not the last. Oh, of course it's not the last enemy. There's a whole fucking room of them over there. I'm supposed to have leveled my ult like 2 weeks ago, so I could do PF Savage with it. But I never actually did. I originally wanted to have it there for like week 1. In case it was needed. But I keep always going up right at the end. What did I just try to stick in that hole? A potato cake. I mean, that would work. A potato cake would work just as well. Hey. Don't fight me. Took a picture, now what? Without your permission, though. At some point I will finish leveling my ult, but I'm gonna end up doing Savage PFs to actually cap tombstones at some point here. Which is a pretty good way to cap tombstones, by the way. If you're killing the fights in one go, it's pretty efficient. I mean, it's not as good as an expert, but it's more fun than an expert. Hello, Griffin soldier. I wish to fight you, but you have to be close to me because I have this small short hammer. It's a very ineffective gun against this enemy. Oh, that killed him. Damn it. What's our Spheda look like? Nah. It's not too bad. As long as I line up that shot south, then it's not too bad. Let's give it a try. Why not? Gotta stick my rod on. At some point I should upgrade these rods, dude. Get the ultimate golf club. Alright, so... theoretically you can do this in 4 shots. It's a big theoretically though. That isn't going to help. See if it lets me move it. It'll still cost to move it, but... I mean, it'll cost 1 to get it anywhere anyway. See, now we have the problem because we're not lined up. It's just gonna plop itself down the side of the fucking path. Fuck. Oh, why? You had so many opportunities to be perfect. Now we're fucked. Damn it. Fuck. I'm blaming 30 FPS. Oh, God. Why do I play golf on this map? Ow. Alright, time to leave. Speed is actually pretty fun, mostly because you play it in the dungeons, which I thought was really cool. This dungeon is just ass because you can fall down the sides. But I still think my favorite minigame, which I haven't actually shown, is Fishing Frenzy, or whatever it's called, Finny Frenzy. Is the greatest minigame. Because you catch fish out in the wild, you stick them in this aquarium. There it is. I don't have any in here, but you can feed them to raise their stats, you can breed them, you can battle them so they get better, and then the minigame, the little thing is you can race them and stuff. That's good, I like it. I've spent many hours breeding fish. We can catch a bunch of fish and then name them after people in chat and then have them fight each other to the death. You can kill your fish in the battle tank, by the way. There's really no indication that you're killing your fish. You just kind of have to watch them, and if you sense danger in your heart, you just pull them out. So at some point we'll do that and just see who's left. Alright. Get some city building going. Town building. Iron chimney, stair, generator, great crane. This is a lot of requirements. Alright, so first one, 3 sturdy houses and some culture points. We need one of those houses to be 3 blocks high. One of them needs a crane, one of them needs an arm, and one of them needs a chimney. Okay. Sturdy houses are just anything that's not wooden, by the way. Which I think we only have iron and stone. I think I have way more stuff for... Sorry, brick. Way more stuff for brick houses, so... And we need a chimney. Does it require a specific chimney? Just a chimney. Just a chimney. Then we need 3 blocks high. I don't have the rocks for. We make various blocks. We also need a generator, we need a great crane, and we need an arm, which I don't have the metal for. Alright. So we need metal, we need sturdy rock. For now. I need to cough, I'm dying. I also need a drink, but I'll be okay. Hello, Cedric. Fix my shit, and then join my party. Thanks. We're gonna need a lot of sturdy rocks, because we have to build more than just 3 blocks. Because we need stairs and all that. We have a lot of money though. Holy shit, I forgot how much money you actually get from this dungeon. May as well stock up on a few things here that we might need. There we go. That should cover us for a while. We should also see about recruiting these 2 dingle-dongles at the front of the train that I forgot about. Unless they auto-recruit, I don't remember. They may auto-recruit. I guess they do because they're not standing there. Righteousness. I'm not righteousness. I'm a boy with a red hat. Nobody likes boys with red hats. Alright, let's make some of these. See how big these are. Those are not as big as I thought they were. What about a regular block? Or block 3. Let's make one of each just to see. It's definitely smaller. I think this one's just a rectangle. A tall boy. Actually 2 blocks high. Alright, so 3 blocks high, and then we can use you. Like that. I need some stairs. Could actually make bridges too. Just kind of connect everything across. I don't know. We'll see. I would like to make sure this is lined up, but I can't fucking see that well because I'm blind. How's your day? It's me, the blind guy. That is not lined up and it offends me. Could have just undid that, but whatever. Alright, houses. Ah, you're way bigger than I thought you were. Fuck. Alright, well, turns out we needed more sturdy blocks than I thought, so fuck me. Time to go shopping again. I think that's the only house that needs to be raised. Big shop energy. It'd be bigger shop energy if once again this fuck didn't live back here at the back of the train. You should be able to purchase materials from the builder robot. That'd be very convenient. We need at least 30, but let's just go ahead and get a bunch. This is a very tall house. This is not a house I would like to live in, given my innate fear of being above things. Otherwise known as heights. There we go. Put your fucking house here. Look at that. It's very picky, but it fits perfectly. Beautiful. Alright. May as well put the others down near it, I guess. I don't believe they need to be raised, so they can just live down there. The peasants, as they're known. Someone needs a chimney. You can have a chimney. You can have a crane, because you're way up here. That makes perfect sense. Wasn't there something else? It was the power arm. What did I just place? The crane. We already had the generator, right, okay. That's just a placed item. I have to angle it to fit it there, but it doesn't angle properly. I can't put it here because I don't think I can get rid of those, can I? No, I need an item to build on top of it. Just put it right there. There you go. Beautiful. And you get a sweet arm. All of these arms make perfect sense, don't question it. We still need more culture. 60 culture, in fact. We just gotta build miscellaneous things to put on the houses. Some more chimneys, perhaps. Some more lamps. Some laundry that you can hang outside of your house while it burns down. There you go. It'll dry out pretty fast. Get off of that building, not... Is that all the ones? Can't place any more of those. Didn't know there was a limit, to be honest. There you go. 54. Can't put trees here, for obvious reasons. It's not close enough to a house. I just put it here. There you go. Alrighty. We need a resident and a house with chimney. Which they all have chimneys now, so. The wooden and straw structures may burn down sometime between now and then. I don't have any. Does that count as wooden? That well may count as wooden, actually. Alright, no well. Put as many fences as we can for now. It'll look a little weird, but it's okay. That's awkward. Yeah, whatever, we'll fix that later, he says. Alright. You can be... There. I'm pretty sure both of them have to live here, I just don't know which house they need. Here's our generator, by the way. It's generating anywhere between 0 and something. Doesn't seem very efficient. But what do I know? And I think I can get a picture of these arms, too. Pictures. That could have been bad, but we're okay. Alright, let's go to the future. See what we've done now. Queues for well are almost 30 and Mount Golg's under 15. It did that last expansion, didn't it? Where the 69 dungeon was shorter. Because everyone just does roulettes. Like me, the master of roulettes. Here's what we got. The first and second floor are restored. You can tell because they're a different color. That's about it. Also, this place is huge and there's fucking boxes somewhere around here, so time to run around. There's a box. Again, really wish these were a little bit bigger so you could fucking see them better, but whatever. World's smallest treasure chest. I also like to hide them, which is a bit rude of the devs. Those platforms are to go up and down floors. Basically, those are the elevators. If I'm recalling correctly. If I am to be doing the recall. Hello, person. I like the idea that we just ran up to that dude and said, hey, we restored you. You got erased from history by Griffin. And he doesn't have a problem with being told that. Almost a full circle. On the first floor. gonna be nothing down here, and I'm going to have wasted my time running over here. Good. Very good. Oh, hey. Wasn't a waste, we've done it. Alright, second floor. We can't actually do anything here yet. Also, that's a lot of A's. The city is screaming, apparently. Anyway, we can't actually do anything here yet. The main purpose of this city is the thing that goes in this giant circle in the center, which doesn't happen until way later. I thought these were the elevators. What for is the elevator if not that? Just the side ones are the up and down. Don't remember, it's been a while. No. We may not be able to go up yet. I'm pretty sure we can go up. I might be misremembering though, I don't know. Oh well. Wait, we just teleport back. I guess that's it for now, either way. Let's eat our stuff before I forget. And then who needs help? He needs help. Although she has more defense than he does. Max is weaker than a girl. Everyone point and laugh. Alright, I like my collection of houses. Beautiful. This is a shit place to live, I hope they like it here. No air conditioning, by the way. Gonna get real hot in those houses. Maybe that's why they need the chimney. The chimney is to vent the heat from the house rather than just from a fireplace. Alright, up we go. We actually don't need to build anything in town until I think this. Once you do this part of the dungeon that I'm hovered over, it gets a little bit easier to do the town. You'll see why when we get there. Oh, good. Rocks that I bought. Do I have a bomb? I made it an improved bomb name. I don't have one regardless. I still have my golf club out though. That's not a very effective killing weapon. Although I could make it an effective killing weapon. Because they have stats. They can be leveled up just like a regular weapon. I think they're all counted as fragile though. Oh no, just that one is. Just the swan. But you can actually just use the golf clubs as a weapon. You spend the time ranking them up. They're not as good as the actual weapons. They have lower stack counts, but... Alright, you know what? Just... like, fuck my ass, I guess, but... like, don't. Hey, Colonel. How you doing? No, I've been poisoned and slowed and various other ailments. which I will cleanse by just using that and moving on in my life. And Mord. Hello, Mord. Everyone's here now. The whole squad's here. Although I just realized I'm missing part of my OBS window. What happened? Probably because my internet died. There you go. You are tired, but you woke up. What? My stomach is out here gurgling, man. All these burgers making me hungry. Should probably check our weapons because I haven't. Plus 10, holy shit. Alright, we should probably do something about this thing being plus 10. Because it's a hammer of this tree, it always needs smash and chill. So, or sorry, yeah, smash and chill. So we'll slap some of those on there. Oh, well that was a waste of synthesis points. Probably should have looked at that before I accepted that. Whoops-a daisy. Alright, well. Act like that didn't happen. I'll just slap on some other stuff here. This is why you always look at your screen when you're hitting buttons, kids. I don't know how many this is now. They're 4 each, so 20? 20. One more. Which is conveniently the only other stat on here. We've done it, chat. Ignoring the 12 synthesis points that I threw down the drain for no reason whatsoever. Ta-da. Now we build it up, which we should have done a while ago, but that's okay. That is not how hammers are generally made. That just looks like fucking weightlifting equipment, but hey. And that needs me to kill stuff. Which I think are all next chapter anyway, but it only needs exorcism. I think that might be the final hammer? Let me check. Put up Discord. Every time I move slightly, it's like, hey, would you like to change your device? Oh no, there's one more, and then the final weapon. Which would be Nita. His gun, not good enough to do anything with. What about her? Plus 8 and plus 5. We should probably do something with this. I forgot what we had to do. I think down? How many weapons in this fucking game? Yeah, down. Which also gives us a dark. Although it's not the efficient way to get here because we lose poison in the Zorb, but I don't know. Okay. There's a weapon called a Griffin Fork. I guess we just fork things. Alright, chill and smash. Mostly. Probably a lot of chill and smash. Yeah, it's gonna be more than that. Probably something in the range of 80. I could check to the fucking thing open. Oh yeah. It needs a lot. Means we might be out of luck here. It's 14. We need more than 14 to get enough to fucking level it. The other stat it needed was scale, but it already had a bunch of scale from the other weapon it was doing. But that's alright. What about your fucking brassard thing that I hate using? It doesn't matter which way we go here. One of them is just harder to do. Although it doesn't. We should do this one. Because we need those stats later anyway, so. I don't know that we have enough stats to do it, we'll see. Synthesis points, not stats. It's only +5 though, we can get some extra levels on it pretty easy. As opposed to the +8 sword that she has. Cyclone. God damn it, I want 5. It didn't cancel because you selected 6. Apparently this closes the whole fucking thing. Which is pretty cool, I guess. It needs less exorcism. I actually didn't notice that. Than the other stats. He's 32, which is 9, which is only 3 of these. I mean, it'll need more exorcism later, but that's no big deal. Alright. We need some Swyclone, and we need some chill. That's how it's pronounced, by the way, Swyclone. None of these maxes it out, so. I like that I just have like, what is that, 8 different baits for fish sitting in my inventory. Which are, as far as I'm aware, live baits. But that's okay. Alright. It was a long time to be in that menu in the middle of a dungeon. Hello! Fight me. About to beat the shit out of this thing. Yeah, that sounds about right. No! Yeah! That's actually pretty good. You received a geostone. We did it, chat. We can beat the game now. Hello, Hima-sama. How are you? Oh, there's something on the other side of the wall. I was like, what the hell just made that attacking noise? You gonna fight me? Or you're just gonna fuck off over there? Alright. 69 damage and it killed him. Didn't want to kill him, but it killed him. Hello. This game looks familiar. I've played it before. I didn't mean to fucking do that. Whoopsie. This is indeed the game where you build a village. Alright, well I guess you can just fucking suicide while I'm trying to fight you, that's fine. Didn't want to, kill you anyway, that's fine. Oh, I got a bomb out of it. Might be able to monster badge it up. This game is cool. I will always maintain that this game is cool. Alright, fuck you. I'm too short to hit you when you go up. Hey, a map. Hey. A map in here. Sorry. I apologize. I don't actually, but I'm gonna say it. You wish more games went out of the box? How popular was this game actually? I don't think many people actually played it. I think it sold well enough for that. Let's equip our bomb. Because I think we can get a monster badge by killing this thing with a bomb. Preferably before it kills itself. Found a bomb. A monster transformation badge. I was correct. That's one of the easiest ones to get because you just do that. The rest of them require gift capsules and stuff like that. Which aren't hard, but I mean, I just threw a bomb at him and killed him. Can't really get much easier than throwing a bomb at something and killing it. Hello, Bomber DX. I want to play Bomberman. Unfortunately, Bomberman is mostly a party game. Requires other people for the party portion of it. I think most of my Bomberman time was spent with the 64 ones, the N64 ones, and the Xbox Live Arcade Bomberman. Which was a very good Bomberman, by the way, if you never played that one. It only had the, you know, the traditional multiplayer arena thing. But that's all anyone plays Bomberman for anyway, except for 64 that had a pretty good story mode. If you haven't played Bomberman 64, you should. They're very good. What were they called exactly? Because there's a couple. There's obviously Bomberman 64, that's the... The original one. And then the second attack was the sequel to that. There was another one. What the fuck was it called? Bomberman Hero, that's what it was. Those are the three that I spent a lot of time on. Mostly 64 and second attack, because those had story modes that I really enjoyed. I thought they were cool story modes. How do bomber heads get made? Are they born or created? I don't know. I mean, they seem to be just like wild creatures that live in this fucking mountain. But they could be made by Griffin, because Griffin soldiers are in this dungeon. Their entire point is that they just explode. That's basically it. They don't really do anything else except explode. Which can and will kill you, by the way. Where's the... Am I blind? There it is. The answer is yes, as it turns out. Going on around the Discord world. Anything happening? Oh, there's some people in voice. Does anyone want to, like, get whoever the fuck that is that's been in Kuro's voice for the last, like, 12 hours? I don't know who that is. Just been sitting there for a while. Like, is he dead? I don't know. He may have died in voice. Just stayed there. Hello, Mimic. I wish to not fight you, however, you're an asshole, so... You shall fight. Alright. You're a dick. When we finish this game, I guess I'm just gonna keep playing, like, old games. Old man plays old games is just my theme now, I guess. There's nothing new that I really want to play that isn't on Switch, and I don't have a Switch, so we're just gonna play old shit. This is who we are now. Just every stream from here until the day I die is just gonna be titled Old Man Plays Old Games. Good luck finding anything in my archives. My VODs. Hello, very large mimic friend. Spooky, scary mimic friend. Don't remember the rest of that song. God damn it. Well, why is everything a fucking mimic? I mean, there's no enemies, so he's kind of expected to be mimics, but jeez. Map. We loop back around, this is good. Man, that came up with mimics needs to be put in a dark hole. Ow. That's a tree. How much damage do I do? Probably not enough to warrant doing this. Not really. I mean, this will kill it, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Those do a lot of damage. I actually really like mimics as a concept if they're used somewhat rarely. Oh, sure, move over there. If they're used kind of rare, they're basically like a spooky scare thing. Because you know, they can catch you off guard when you're low health. Perfect. That's actually really good. Spices it up a little, you know? Come here, big boy. Eventually, you know, take your fucking time. There's some damage variance on this stuff, so... I think items are the only thing that doesn't have damage variant, but sometimes those soldiers are left at 1 health, which is convenient. Sometimes they're not. That is also convenient. Not that it helps me really that much, but... Because we're gonna go north first anyway. You like the mimics that instant kill you when you open them? I don't know about that. Ow. It's gonna have, like, you know, some counter ability. If they almost kill you, then sure. There's a game, I don't remember what it is. Can't remember the name of it, but there's a game that only has a single mimic in it. And it's like really, really late in the game. And it's a fucking gnarly looking one. So that one's pretty good. You go through like almost the entirety of the game and there's no mimics. And then you get to this one chest like right towards the end of something and it just fucking unfurls and tries to murder you. That one's pretty good, I like that one. Can't remember the name of the game though. It shows up on Reddit every once in a while. Monica's sword does a lot of damage to certain enemies. Starting to notice. You finished the floor. Shortest wipeout time. We got a medal. What's the golf looking like? Looking alright, or are we looking like a marathon golf? It looks alright, we could do that. Golf. Gal. Need to say it every time differently. We're gonna do some gaff. Got my golfing stick. Club. I guess it's not a stick anymore, you know. 3 hits, it says. Theoretically, you could do this in 2. That wasn't really moving me to it, but sure. Come on, analog stick sensitivity, don't fail me now. Oh, that was close. Every time. There you go. Easy golf. 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 Sorry. Distortion repaired. Now what did we get for our loot? I didn't do a lot of golf the first time I played it. Down. Ooh. But it gives good rewards. Sometimes it's not too hard, sometimes it's terrible. Generally, every single Spheda game you play in this dungeon is terrible, because there's giant fucking gaping holes on the side of every platform. Which make for really good places to lose your golf ball. Alright, the next floor should be a boss fight, if I'm remembering the layout correctly. Mount Gundorpi. Ow, fuck. My hand. Oh wait, did we not trigger it yet? We may not trigger the boss fight yet. Certainly doesn't look like it. Peace, see you guys later. Gonna go down to the next floor, don't mind me. Never mind. What should you do? Would have to mess with that to trigger the boss? I don't remember. This machine here is what's causing all of the embers to rain down. So when you destroy it, those stop and you can go back to building all of your stuff. Put the hammer back on, there you go. There you go, bud. Alright, turn it off by smashing... oh, never mind. Something that can destroy this, like my hammer? A bomb? Nope. So we do have to go to the future then. Fair enough. Can I just move out, or is that going to take my money? I don't want it to take my money. We'll walk back just in case. Everyday problems of a construction worker. I guess I am a construction worker, aren't I? Apologies if you hear any banging. That's kitchen endeavors occurring in the background. Wait, that's not the right menu. You gotta hire and then triangle. There you go. Hardened mud pile. I need a windmill, apparently. Alright, well these are the things that block all this stuff, so... which requires a large quantity of sticky clay. Let's look at our analysis real quick. We need culture points for that. I lost some culture points at some point. What did I make that blew up? That's why the elevator didn't exist, because whatever I made blew up at some point, apparently. Alright, well, workshop, crane, and arm. Needs a windmill and pots. What do the pots take? Sticky clay. We just need a lot of sticky clay. We about to be sticky boys, let's go. Hello! My boy Kondo. I need your clay. Thanks. A lot of it. I'm just gonna fucking... There you go. 132 of it. That should be enough, right? He says. Yeah, there's probably not. Let's buy some more. Fuck it. You can never be sticky enough. May as well repair the robot parts while we're here, although I don't think we did too much with it, but... Right, we have to return him, so never mind. So what did we lose? Because didn't we have 60? Or did I never check it to make sure we had 60 before? I just never checked it. Either way, we need 10 pots placed variously around, and we need some number of hardened mud piles. I'm not exactly sure how many. Let's see, how many we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it looks like. This is how you get rid of geysers, by the way. Steam vents and whatnot. Just put some mud on it. Oh no, not that. Undo that. Should be all of them. And now we need pots. These are much larger than I thought they were. But that's alright. Pots. I love their culture too. We need the windmill, but I don't believe I can place a windmill. So it'll burn down. I mean, it certainly looks like something that burns. The windmill itself is stone. Just not the blades. But that windmill placed is before Fire Squall destroyed. Let's make it and see. We're also gonna need more culture at some point, which is gonna require more fucking iron fence and stuff, which we don't have the metal for, but for now... That's a whole lot of stuff restored. Including 2 things that I don't actually know. Whatever those 2 are. There's been a change in the future. Oh, you know what happened? I did have 60. That's why it was giving me that warning. I forgot the fucking... I put laundry on one of the houses. I forgot about that. So the laundry burned up. My bad. I forgot. Rest in peace, all those clothes. Welcome.
So this is the Great Workshop.
Yes, Gundorado Workshop. The name is taken from Mount Gundor and the village below it, Heimrada. Pasnos, the mobile stronghold of our rebel army, was once built here.
Wow, that's something.
Let's go to the 2nd floor.
Yeah, okay.
Not gonna mention why specifically the 2nd floor, but that's okay. Can they do these kinds of pictures? That's just a work arm. There's the elevator. But it's not the elevator. Yeah, it is right there. We also have a weapon shop and an item shop down here, which we'll visit. Also probably more boxes that I have to pick up, like fucking everywhere. They're gonna be all over the place. I'm gonna miss all of them. Trust me. That doesn't count as anything? Alright, game. What about this? Oh, alright. This is quite the weapon shop you got here. Money. It says buy and points to the right. That's a wall. That's a big ass hammer. Just a regular hammer, apparently. Question shooter, I forgot that was the name of that. So just some weapons I can buy to use for upgrades. And the Falcon, which I don't have. We'll sell those and purchase the Falcon, just to have it. Might have sold the thing, the paper looked old. You're not wrong. Alright. What's this? Good for long shots. Becoming a true professional golfer. Got rods for every occasion. Except for short, apparently. Before we go up the elevator, I want to check the item shop just to see what they have. I'm assuming most, if not all, of the boxes are going to be on the second floor. Hopefully. Nice pillars, those look cool. Already have pictures of those, I'm just seeing if like anything strange in here. Like decorative lights. Hello. I can buy cheese. Let's go. Cheese for days. I love cheese. I'm also remarkably hungry, which may or may not be related. And my stomach's gurgling out here, you know? At some point I will have to stop. Oh, we can go to the third floor already, too. Howdy, neighbor. That's some mighty fine chest hair you got there, bud.
Who are you?
And you must be Garrick, the plant manager. I'm Monica.
I'm Maximilian. Nice to meet you.
The origin point of this workshop was erased. We're in the middle of trying to bring it back.
Ah, so that's what happened, is it? Everything changed so suddenly, I had no idea what was going on. So do you think you'll be able to restore the workshop?
Well, there's a problem. They're trying to put a stop to our building by raining embers down on Heimrata.
Raining embers? That's probably the fire squall.
The fire squall?
Yes, Monica, we have a picture of it. It even says Fire Squall
Yes,
on the
in the
picture.
beginning they tried to destroy the workshop directly using that device.
The workshop itself?
The fire squall is a terrifying device that takes energy from the volcano and turns it into a boiling hot rain that burns up man-made things. We were able to protect the workshop by destroying the device in the volcano's crater.
I guess their scheme failed, so they decided to set up the fire squall in the past and prevent the workshop from ever existing.
Yeah, I guess that's what happened.
So we have to take out the fire squall in the past as well, right?
That's right. I think the device is probably near the crater at the top of the volcano. Use this.
A bomb.
Use it to blow up the fire squall. Make sure they don't find it before it goes off.
Okay, I got you. Thanks, Garrick.
See you. Good luck.
Thanks, dude. There's a chest. I want all these before we go do the boss fight because they're stat increases and that makes the boss substantially easier. Because defense scaling in this game is broken. And by broken I mean extremely high. 4 defense goes a long way to making things easier. Downside is the running around required to pick up these things, but this is the biggest town that you're restoring, so. But all these A's, look at them all. I don't know why I'm so entertained by the shape looking like an A. We should go look at the 3rd floor too, which I've apparently restored, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Where is everyone? This game doesn't use NPC models that often. Probably a limitation of the console more than anything, but it does end up making stuff look pretty empty. The busiest place you'll ever see in this game is the starting town, and the most NPCs you see in one place is like 3, I think. Maybe 3. Potato pie. I gotta make sure there's not one along the fence. I don't know the draw distance on the chests. I think it's fairly long. Also that, like if you look at that building to the right of Max, that little ripple from the level of detail loading stuff, that's not as noticeable in the actual game. It's super clear because I'm playing the game at 4 times the resolution that you normally play the game at. A lot of small details like that you really wouldn't see normally. Where the level of detail loads in. Not so obvious normally. Just thought I'd mention that because it is super apparent. I'm pretty sure other people have noticed it. Yep, there's chests up here. Time to run around some more. This is the worst part of the game. I know they're spread around because the devs want you to explore the city you're building. But like, fuck me, you could just put it at the start and give me everything. Hello, Laredo. Worst part of the game's the sheriff race. I don't think it's that bad. You just gotta get the racing lines down and you're good to go. If I could at least mech up here to move faster, that'd be nice. You know what? We're gonna use my totally legitimate PS2 frame limiter so I can run faster. Shit takes too long, man. You also have that on your PS2? You probably could mod the PS2 to do that somehow. Anyway, this appears, I might have missed some, but it appears to be all of the items. I wanna know what's up with that. Is that an elevator? What is that? Oh, the hardware for sure wouldn't keep up. There's an elevator. There's 2 elevators. Oh, there was only one, but here we are. You like that music, by the way? It's a really... Oh, there's another chest here. It's a quality song. Might have just been one I missed from the start. Alright. Use up the shit we picked up. Many fruits of Eden. Basically just fruits of Eden. Alright, they have the same defense and the same health, and we're gonna ruin that by giving it to max. Song will haunt my dreams. Alrighty. Don't really understand how the windmill survives the embers, but I won't argue it. I guess the game can't just say, you know, the veins on the windmill burnt down, the rest of it's still there. The game doesn't have a state for that. Could have given it one, but you know. Alright. To the peak for the boss fight. Which I remember absolutely nothing about and thus will be confused.
That's it!
Yes, that is indeed it. You have a picture of it, Max.
So that's what's causing our fiery
We've been
rain
here.
problem. Let's hurry up and destroy it.
All right!
God damn it. Look at it go. But that also counts as the fire skull. We never did get the morning sun, did we? It just occurred to me. Or was it the evening sun? I think we're missing one of the suns still, because I forgot to get the picture.
Right. It's set. Get clear!
We did it! We nearly died in the process, but we did it.
Oh yeah! It worked!
That should stop the fire rain problem. Look who decided to show up! Gaspard!
He has a really quick reaction time, or response time, to his stuff blowing up.
So, you wiped out the fire squall, you repugnant little devils.
Hello.
Now it's time for you to die!
Pretty sure I already have a picture of the battleship.
He's attacking!
Which I think is the only thing to take a picture of here. I'm not actually certain.
It's no use. My magic won't reach at this distance.
What do we do?
Max, use your ride pod.
Oh, of course. The ride pod. Which I keep in my pocket, apparently.
I'll wait for my chance and try to get on the ship.
Okay, let's do it!
Picture of the fire skull before blowing it up? Yeah. I had one before I went to the future. I accidentally got a second one of it. Does that not count as a picture when it's blown up? Is there any other pictures of this thing that I need to get? I don't think there are. Silly magic can't compare to technology. I mean, look at this shit. You think she can compare to this shit? Like that one missile it shot because they were still in flight. Are those reaching? They are. Although they appear to be missing for some reason. Hey Zev. Choose this. No effect. Alright, let's not use that. With the laser arm, you doing alright? Yeah, that one does fine. Ranged weapons have a damage drop-off, so anything with low damage by default will drop off to nothing. Where did my lasers just go? Oh, he's slightly too far away, apparently. I need you to, like, not be over there, but you are. Ow. The weapons, curiously enough, target above the center of the deck for some reason, so sometimes they're missing.
Damn you, you little brats.
Damn you and your technology. Really, he could have just, you know, flown away from me and been fine.
Just how did you?
You know, he is in a fucking airship, after all.
Gaspard, you won't slither away from me this time.
Oh no, her bracelet, which does no damage. As you can see. Cool. Oh, she's dead.
There's plenty more where that came from, girl. What? We're falling.
I forgot you actually lose Monica.
They're falling!
They're falling. I shot the airship with a bunch of lasers and missiles, and now it's falling. By God. Who could have guessed? Anyway. Monica's dead. I hope you didn't like her. Is there anything down here, or is this just a fucking bottomless pit that you can't see the bottom of? Just can't see down there. She's not needed anyways. You're not wrong. As rude as that is. Look at how many floors left there are. I forget how long this place is every time. Do not remove memory card, PS2. You know, I like how they always specified that. Whenever they said don't remove the memory card, it would always say, like, PS2. You can remove memory cards of things that aren't the PS2, just don't remove the PS2. Thanks, console. And now we're inside the volcano, you can tell because lava. Which is somehow not killing Max, but... that's okay. What are you? A lava golem. My God. We need to not have those because they're trash. That was efficient. Bats, my greatest nemesis. I can't aim high enough to hit those fucking machine guns, man. Bats are the worst, man. They attack fast, they're small, they're flying enemies. There's a dead end up here, so we may as well check that. Hello. Oh shit, it's Alexander. He died. Is that one of the enemies I have to kill? No, Iron Mask. I can't even look at her shit, so who knows what she needs. I mean, she's dead. I don't know why we'd need to know what she needs for her weapons, of course. Why is that suddenly doing less damage? Arguably, Monica is the better melee character. Probably not even arguably, actually. She attacks faster, she has a longer range. When you build up her weapons, she can do more or less just as much damage, as long as it's not a rock enemy that swords don't do any damage to. It's just you end up spending a lot... What the fuck is this hallway? You end up spending a lot more time on Max, so... You guys are real sturdy, you know that? She does have an actual weapon, yeah. That tends to help her cause. I just want to know. Most of these are going to hit the roof and thus be ineffective, but it still looks cool. I just want to... I don't know if anyone saw that, but I shot a missile backwards. These dudes in their defense is far too high. Yeah, Max has the mech, which is by far the strongest thing in the game. Like, it's a huge power difference between the mech and anything else. Once you level them up, the monster badges are pretty strong. But leveling them up is a lot harder than just upgrading the mech is. Because the mech starts strong. Monsters, however, start very weak. We'll heal your war here. It's actually really cool looking. I don't really know how that works, but it looks cool. Hold on a second, bat. No, not the devil. No. God damn it. I like that the exit is just at the end of a really long corridor. Also like the gurgling noises that happen in these dungeon floors. Very atmospheric. Thought I heard thunder, but it's far too bright for that, so now I'm confused. Oh yeah, Max has amazing heat tolerance. He's standing like next to lava with just some work shoes and a long sleeve shirt. I don't know what causes the golems to sometimes take half damage. The last treasure chest that we open is gonna have the fucking crystal. Hey, it's one of these abominations. And now it's dead. Never to be seen again. gave me rope. Oh right, rope is the key now. I forgot the key changes when you get down here. Because we're not going up anymore, we're going down. So we don't need the geyser. Turns out it wasn't quite the last chest, but it was close. By never to be seen again, I meant we're gonna see it immediately afterwards. Wait, the chest. Also had to move my mic. Every once in a while I have to shuffle around because otherwise I get terribly uncomfortable. Streaming for 4 hours or however long I stream, I don't know. 3 to 5, it's very variable. You wanna come here? This is the same enemy as the enemy with the fan that we found in like the forest area. He just looks different. You got a medal. I can play Spheda on this floor. This is a relatively easy Spheda floor. Spheda. Go for that medium range. So we should just be able to knock it straight in unless I fuck this up. Which is a distinct possibility that nearly happened. But it didn't, so we're good. I'm a golf master. I don't know if you're aware of that. Never before have I failed at golf. Big golf. Ooh. Oh, that's an item that I don't get very often. In fact, that's the first time I've actually gotten that item, by the way. Prevents unconsciousness when equipped. This is good for us at the moment because we can't swap characters. So if we were to die without this item equipped, you get a game over. But if it is equipped, it's basically like a re-res. Start using the powers of golf to defeat my enemies. I can use the golf clubs as weapons. They're just, shit. So, I will continue not doing... Oh, the masks. These are the masks that I have to kill? Lava Runner, no. These are just assholes. Alright, if you're gonna be like that. If you're gonna be like that. You got to beat the shit out of you. No effect. The camera's not helping. Those enemies are probably easier just to fight normally. Oh, that's not though. Don't ever want to fight those normally. Let's check our gun here. It's at +6. What were we doing with this thing? I don't think I ever figured it out. Well, up would be the logical one. So exorcism, scale, and lightning, and it needs 41 of each. Well, it's only 3 stats. Does it keep using those? Yeah. Okay. So 3 stats, 18, that's 6. Math. This weapon has 69 durability, I just realized that. Not durable, like the HP. Scale. Unfortunately, the weapon this builds into has poverty attached to it by default. So we're poverty boys now. There you go, build it up. Question shooter, shoots question marks. There's your poverty. This weapon reminds me of like the ray guns from really old 90s cartoons. Like that one cartoon with it was a little alien dude in like fucking Bugs Bunny or something. I don't remember exactly, cartoons were wild. But they had a gun that looked like that. Shot messages. I've already defeated a rifle wolf, apparently. Oh, that's right, I have. But everything I kill with that weapon now drops less money. So, it also is a laser gun, by the way. The world's slowest traveling laser, but a laser nonetheless. Yeah, Marvin. You know what? Let's get XP on it. Since it was like 1 health anyway. Ow. Well, see, that was shit, because this asshole. That's a lot of damage. We're sure it's a laser, it might be a water gun. That's a fair point. I don't know... Oh, I know. Never mind. I was gonna say, I don't know why I have parts of the map available down there, but when you enter big rooms like this that are oddly shaped, it just gives you the map in like a rectangle that fits the area. So you end up getting extra bits on the side if there's other areas nearby. Like the exit down there, and that chest with the corner. This map layout sucks because I had to go through these shitty hallways to get all these items that are back here. Windstone. This gun that I have, the branch it's going down leads to Supernova, which is the highest tier weapon. Ranged weapon for max. The other options are Last Resort and Sigma Bazooka, which is the one I want because it's a fucking bazooka. Which are technically a tier below, but I don't know that that actually matters. Turned slightly too early. Once again, that button is really easy to hit if I put it on my leg. Don't mind me. Got him. A Bone Lord. Look at this dude. And he's dead. Well done, Bone Lord. Nice shot. Really got him there. If you... So the way the bonuses on weapons work, the badges basically. If I get a weapon with, say, poverty, I can counteract that with a wealth badge. There's a couple badges that counter each other. But in order to put wealth on that weapon, I have to then use a second badge. So getting weapons that have a negative like that is mostly just cumbersome because it takes 2 badges to put anything on it. But apart from that, not really bad. There's also no limit to how much shit you can put on a weapon. You can have every bonus on one weapon. You're heading to Dreamland. Enjoy your dreams. And your land. See, now there's 2 chests all the fuck over there. Got him. Which means I gotta go all the fuck over there. The fuck is just gonna replace every word now. Get my treasure. Might not even be good treasure. Well, one of those treasure chests is a mimic because the floor didn't fucking end. So gotta go over here anyway. Drunkenly fly in this general direction. I do like that the devs had the foresight to give you 2 blades on those legs. There you go. That spin in opposite directions, which is the logical way to build anything with 2 helicopter blades. I have Doom. Or is that poison? It's just poison. I saw the fit is poison. I saw a skull and I'm like, oh no! I'm dying. I really should have just stepped in this pool, you fucking idiot, but that's okay. Well, like antidotes or antidotes? It's not like antidotes are expensive. I don't want to do that, Spheda. It goes around a corner. Unless it's a straight line, that's too much effort. We're a very conservative golfer. We only take the jobs we know we can handle. I'm trying to finish this chapter, by the way, before I stop streaming. But I don't know that I can make it. Absolutely not. Alright, we'll do one more floor and then that'll be it for me. My hunger, desires. We can't heal on this floor. So don't get hit, brain. Dragons are sturdy as it turns out. Ow. My leg, however, not so sturdy. What's our weapons looking like? We got +4. Good. Muy bien. Well, that wasn't calculated very well. Neither was that. God damn it. It's not even doing the damage to make the fucking gun worth it. The hammer does so much damage and then the gun is like a pea shooter. I wanna get back up there. Look, it's a laser and it's a fucking pea shooter. Also, the laser projectile is slower than the regular bullet projectile. So I don't think the devs were too up on science of light. Oh shit, it's a bat. Good on bats, though. Which is great, because fuck bats. Yeah, boy. ABS, yeah, boy. Stole the flamestone. Steel is really good. I need to get steel on all of my weapons. Because it ends up giving a lot of extra shit. Try the machine gun, see if those fare any better on the kill time. Much better kill time. Shit, it's a bomb. Or a sneak up on him. Bonus sneak attack damage that doesn't exist in this game. Because I don't believe there to be any sneaking capability. No. I'm glad they don't explode when they die. Just an action they can take is exploding. Oh, he's too fucking short. I was afraid he was going to blow up because he was rather happily running towards me. As things that are going to explode tend to do. Alright, is anything up here? Yellow? It is me, the lonely construction worker. There's nothing here. Oh, the geostone's here, never mind. You received a geostone. Bing bong. Enemies need to be more mindful of the expected height of monsters. And respect it so you can hit them. I agree. It's very rude of them to be too short to be shot by the machine guns. And thus they need to adjust to themselves. Like this Chimera. Very good height. Easy to pepper with bullets. Oh, that's true, they can be too high as well. Cursed bats. A sturdy rock. Hey. A sturdy bomber head. I just did 160 damage for kicking him while he was down. Got him. Downside of the machine gun is, as you can tell, it burns through its own weapon HP pretty fast. I mean, it is a machine gun, that's to be expected, I suppose. But if you're running a little low on repair packs, that's not the weapon to be using. How much do I do to you? 19? That's not very much. Also not very much. Well, 100, you know, 155 is pretty good. Just not when I can hit a button and do this. Without the innate risk of dying. This is such a good time to be leveling Max's weapons because Monica's not here. I don't need to be worrying about it. Let's get 6,000 XP. There we go. Because I think 6,000 is a nice number, basically. Speed. Speed. Also spin. Spin. This hammer is so good. Got a medal. I can play Sfida. Is it shit? It's looking pretty shit because I can see the ball but not the goal. I mean, now I can see nothing, but... It's not too bad. As long as I can line up with that hallway, but fuck it. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. About to end the stream anyway. Let's see if we can get this Sfida victory. If I can line it up with that hallway, then it's good. Uh-oh, running out of fuel. Gives you 4 hits to actually do this, which I think you need. Alright. Wait, no. Medium. Because if I do this, it's going to result in the wrong color. Never mind. It's not lined up with the hallway quite, which makes this rather awkward. Ooh, that was close. No, that extra bounce. Fuck. Well, now we've only got 2 here. This could be awkward. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty awkward. Alright, in order for this to work, we have to bounce once. Don't think that's happening. Never mind, I'm a genius. I bounced like maybe an inch or something before the actual goal. That was kind of lucky. What did we get? Ooh, another indestructible coin. We seem to be getting a large quantity of those. Yeah, genius golfer PogChamp. Alrighty. We've done it. I think we have, what, 3 more floors, but I do not have the ability to finish those 3 floors, so we'll just do all of them tomorrow. Hopefully. Assuming my internet cooperates. Unlike today. It actually went out before I got on stream too. I was just hoping it wouldn't do it again. Let's see what we have from the geostones first. We could have cool stuff. I doubt it, but we could. So we only picked up a couple. Just making clear conditions, yeah. What does it need? Cedric needs to live here. We can do that. I think it's just the part shop, whatever that is. But we'll do that next time, just so I don't forget to go to the part shop next time. That was it. That's really all it told us. I think it told us the item and weapon shop too, but we already had those. Oh. I also need 100 culture points, somehow. Probably fences. Sure hope you like fences, because we're going to build a lot of them. That's it for me, though. I'm out. Thanks for watching and chatting and hanging out and all that jazz. Appreciate it. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow, but unfortunately I offer no guarantees because, internet. Yay.